Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is for September 4th through 10th. We're already in September. So let's see what we have, Capricorn. We're going to do love, money, career for the week, and then a random message. So we have ring, clover, and fish. This week you're thinking about love, right? Like you want a relationship, a committed relationship, but you have to. The problem is you're not looking. This is interesting. It's like you want a partnership, you want a commitment. You might be because this feels like you're lonely this week, so you're thinking about like relationships, right? You're like, it would be great if somebody just showed up. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the situation. Now, listen, I am a Capricorn, so I can laugh at this. But it's more like, oh, I would love if, like fate would happen. But it's like you're not putting yourself in situations or around people where that can happen. You're kind of just doing you, right? Okay, let's get into the cards. Knight of Coins, Three of Coins, World, Sun, Two of Swords, Nine of Cups. Yeah, you definitely have a routine. I feel like you do the same things, go the same places. You have a routine. And to find love, you have to get out of your routine. You're not putting yourself in a situation where you can meet someone. But you really want it. It's like this is what you want right now. It's like it would be great to not be single and to find someone that I really want to be with, or someone I can be content with. It's more about you looking for happiness and love and emotional connection. What's interesting about this is I feel like you have the opportunity this week to connect with someone. Some of you who know someone at this point have the opportunity to connect with them, but you have to come out of your comfort zone. Because in this cards, I feel a faint feeling of someone being here. Some of you, there's no one, and you're just like, I would love to have love. Okay, you need to change your situation. Some of you, there is someone that's around that you have an idea about. But you would have to change your routine. You would have to change your routine. And it's interesting because you're thinking in your head, like, it's up to this person. If they show that they may be the one, then yeah. But if they don't, then I won't. I feel like it's under scrutiny for sure, this person. But I do feel like you can have a good time with them. Okay? It does feel like if you take a moment to break free from what you usually do, maybe if you're working all the time or you spend a lot of time alone, and you open up to the opportunity, it can make you happy. Right? But you have to make some changes. And that is going to be interesting. Okay, so money and career. woman, garden, dog. You're either worried about your finances or your career. You're getting like this feeling, Capricorn, this week. I'm going to tell you the theme for this week is you getting out of your comfort zone, and you're not going to like it. Because it's coming up in both sides. So I'm pretty sure it'll come up in the last random reading as well. Because, so this is like knowing that your money situation or your career situation, like feeling something not is off, but that you need to pay attention to something. Okay. And it's going to involve you being more social or reaching out and networking. And I feel like you do better being consistent. It's harder with the new things or expanding or taking risks. That's a little bit harder for you. But I will tell you this. If you do it, if you reach out, if you socialize, if you expand, if you try something new, it's going to go in your favor for sure. Okay, so we have the 3 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 10 of Cups, 8 of Wands, 6 of Swords, and the Temperance. Yeah, there's a slight gut worry about your future. And you're starting to think, I need to start networking. I need to start reaching out. Because when you do that, you kind of bring in fresh eyes, fresh new energy. And, it's about the law of attraction, movement. Everything moves. Energy moves. Constantly moving. So it's like you need to bring in new energy. But I see you thinking, oh, this is terrible. I hate this. This is not what I want to do. It's very difficult for you. And it's really hard for you to talk yourself into doing it as well. But you know that you need to. That's what's interesting. It's like your happiness is connected to it. You feeling like you having fulfillment in your career and making nourishing connections and having growth in both money and career involves you networking and involves you branching out. So, because there's a problem with you just kind of working in a bubble or doing things within a space and needing to branch out. So I just got a vision also about there's a list. I'm seeing someone has a list of things they need to do, okay? And there's certain things on the list that I feel like you keep pushing down and you're like doing other things. You need to start working from the bottom of that list. So the things that you don't want to do or the things that are the hardest or the things that you're dreading, you need to start working on those things. Okay, Capricorn? Alright, so let's get a random message. Garden, scythe, woman, mountain. You have a real opportunity to grow this week, to add new people to your life, like maybe a love relationship, friends, partners, customers, whatever it is. But you're going to have to make changes of how you used to do things, right? So you can't just sit by yourself, right? But you definitely have an opportunity. And it's interesting though, Capricorn, because you know that you should do it. You know that it's a good idea. You know that you should open up, but I feel like you're having a really tough time with this energy. Okay? Page of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the Death. Yeah, there's definitely a transition. So I feel like it almost feels like you're coming out of the dark, like the dark ages. Um, in a way, it's like coming out of the dark ages. So there's a lot of new energy here. You haven't been very flirty when it comes to love. You haven't been very flirty with coming outside of your comfort zone, right? There's a lot of codependent energy on routines here. And by doing that, it doesn't set up a really good situation for your future. Because you're not introducing anything, you're not trying anything new, you're not um, going with the flow of the energy, you're kind of keeping it stagnant in one area. So I see that it's beneficial for you to try something new this week or do something new. That's a random message, right? And it's something that has to do with love and work specifically. And those are the two places that you kind of shut down. So you're going to open up to that. Or like money as well. And by opening up to that, it really will change the terrain that you're in. Okay? All right, Capricorn, I love you. And I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye-bye.